Hey, 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 my Facebook Live family, my global family, friends and associates, work colleagues, clients, co-authors, people all around the world. I just wanted to let you know the power of collaboration when you're literally holding something in your hand that's truly manifested into true, what was once prophecy, what was once downloaded as someone's personal goal, which is my dearest friend Samantha Jansen, who is the compiler and publisher through her Samantha Jansen publishing company. I was one of the 8 inspiring, empowering women leaders around Australia, my home country. So for anyone here that's watching this from a lot of my peeps around the globe, I just wanted to say how excited I am to be able to just pop in here. It's about, what time is it now? 11:21 in the evening, and I'm still grinding. And I want to be able to know that when I reside tonight, I want to give all the hoots and shout outs to Samantha Jansen and all the other 7 other inspiring women, including myself, that have been able to get up there, rise above the occasion, and be able to share our own insights and wisdom to hopefully help a visionary woman in Australia and anyone from around the world that may want to grab on to this, because the digital version will be available on Amazon shortly, but not the print copy. So if you're wanting me to give you a signed copy, I got my copies in my hot little hands today. I'm more than happy to be able to post it to you locally in Australia as well as internationally. Just private message me and I'll be able to send that off to you as well. So just send me a message if you want to get a copy of this, but the print copy will not be available online globally. You would need to reach out to me. Okay, so I want to say thank you so much to Samantha Jansen. As you can see behind me, She Leads is all there. And I just want to be able to say how excited I am to be there at the launch in the next coming days. On Thursday, the 20th of July, we are going to be there amongst all the other Melbourne authors. There are some wonderful authors as well in Sydney, and Samantha's going to be having something there as well. But for the Melbourneites, women, we're going to be able to just join together, sign the books, and be able to have a little bit of a 4 to 5 minute exposure to be able to share a little bit about our chapter. But for those of you out there around the globe that you're not able to be present, I want to give you a gift. So I just popped on tonight, first and foremost, to thank Wendy Cusswork from Magnificent Women Network, because if I had not gone to her networking lunch event, which was sometime last year, I would not have met the gorgeous, unstoppable Samantha Jansen. And I also would not have met my co-author, Davika Khatri, who is also in my first global series of the Unstoppable Woman of Purpose Global Anthologies movement, one of 24 volumes. So She Leads is because I went out there and I became visible. I got myself out of my comfort zone, away from the laptop, away from the office environment, and I drove myself to a networking event a year ago, and that's where I met my co-author as well as Samantha Jansen, who I've been privileged and I'm humbled and honored to be able to have been a part of this wonderful dynamic book, as she is also in my second book, The Unstoppable Woman in Business. The power of collaboration, when you're willing to get up, rise above the occasion and share your story, because your voice matters, when you're able to embrace all of your tests, all of your trials and tribulations, and let that be an inspiring, transformational testimony for other women around the world to rise above their own occasion, because they're tired of just compromising on their dreams and their desires. They want to do more. They want to play big and no longer play smaller. So I want to thank them all. Fazil, thank you for joining me. Gillian, gorgeous, thank you from London. I'm guessing you're from London. Yes, let me know where you're from. Jillian, all this time I thought you're from the USA. But there you go. You're local like my gorgeous, unstoppable Rebecca Adams. So, yes, but let me know where you're from. And I just want to share and gift all of you here tonight or today, because it's your morning in the States and around the world. I want to share a little bit about my chapter, because I'm going to be able to share that, of course, live at our book launch this Thursday right now, this week, in the next 3 days, 4 days away. So let me grab my chapter and I'll just share a snippet of it. There is power when you connect. There is power when you want to contribute and share your story and share your gifts and your expertise. There's also power when you contribute and collaborate together, because united we stand and together we soar on wings of eagles. Now, the acronym for SOAR is serve others, always reap. Serve others, always reap rewards, let me tell you. So I'm excited. This is just two anthologies I was proud to collaborate in and contribute, along with my own global movement that is a divine assignment that I must fulfill no matter what. So I'm honored to have so many women come on board with that too. So yes, Rebecca is your friend. I know. You're very dear. Jillian, you're very dear. So this is my chapter. It's called The Power Within, Discovering the Art of Influence. How do you influence? Well, number one, I'll give you one tip. You show up. You show up online and you show up offline. You've got to drive out of your house and get out of your comfort zone. So by showing up, you're standing out. And by standing out, how do you stand out? You share your story. You share your journey. You share your expertise. You share your experiences. You share your talents, your gifts. You embrace all of your worth. You embrace all of those gifts. And you stand tall. You stand strong. And you become inspiring. And when you become inspiring, you end up influencing others, because they're going to think, if she could do it, so could I. And then boom, you impact them. How do you impact? Because you keep going, you keep giving value, you keep giving more. People want to have a discovery call with you. And by having a discovery call with you, before you know it, they're your clients, they're your co-authors, and they become your best friends. So build your tribe and guard your circle. So Samantha Jansen, I'm honored that you are part of my tribe. I'm honored that you're part of my winning team of successful, unstoppable, unapologetic, unmovable, unwavering women that no matter what happens in their lives, thank you for the hearts, Jillian. Thank you so much for the hearts. That no matter what comes their way, they keep going, they keep getting up, that rocky spirit. The unlimited source of power within is where greatness and influence lies. The power of influence is intrinsic in you. Our life is the expression of our inner potentialities and possibilities in pursuit of purpose. Through life's journey, we project ourselves to the extent we know of our inner status, our strengths, our successes, and our life story of events. Unfortunately, being sidetracked and still and silent for long periods of time is not serving you. Due to setbacks, it's counterproductive to experience an abundant, influential life. Setbacks should be celebrated in preparation for your comebacks. Having a positive outlook and clear perspective enables paradigm shifts of prosperity and profitability to effortlessly flow in your life and in your business. I'm certain there is much more to life than that which you are already living right now. I have no doubt that there would be moments in your life where you've questioned your existence and asked yourself, why am I here? Where did I come from? What am I worth? Do I serve a purpose? Yes, you do. These are all fundamental questions. But have you taken the time to self-discover and answer these questions that determine how you see, how you treat, and influence the world? Because if you don't invest in yourself, you cannot impact. If you don't invest in your inside, which is intrinsic, inside, within, It's not going to radiate. You're not going to glow. You're not going to shine. You're not going to inspire. You're not going to influence and impact. You're just going to withdraw. But you're not serving anyone, nor are you serving yourself. The way in which you view a part of the world, your perception, also determines how you react to what happens to you, how you review and regard yourself in certain situations. When things go pear-shaped and all mush, do you doubt yourself? Do you sabotage yourself? Your power within knows exactly what to do. You have the answers. Yes, it's advisable, recommendable for you to get a coach. You need a life and a business coach. I'm a purpose to profit strategist. I can get you on point with your divine purpose, and I can pull that into money. 6 figures, multiple 6-figure money. I can do that for you in a heartbeat. But the reality is the teacher will appear, that coach will appear when the student is ready. Are you ready? I dare you to be unstoppable. Are you willing to lead? Because she leads. We only lead, us 8 women. We're only just 8. There's many other women around the globe and in Australia. We're just a taste of a few that were willing to stand up together and do it together. United we stand, together we soar. Let us consider what more there is to life and what your potential can be as a visionary woman compared to your present situation. Certainly it is wise to know the whole extent of the expression of your life. Try and bring it all together that you have been missing so far, as your power of influence is skin deep. It is intrinsic. This untapped source of power that lies within you, the passion, the energy, the wisdom, the discernment, the emotional intelligence, which unfortunately is lacking expansively and greatly in our society. The more and more our cutting edge technology rises, the more and more our emotional intelligence diminishes greatly. But we have that power within, directly and consciously, to become that parcel in your life of greatness. The present creativity of your mind and the ability of your body will be strengthened and reinforced with boundless energy of the inner being. The health of both your body and your mind, when aligned to your purpose, will be vastly improved, and your efficiency will be immeasurably increased. Owning your power and gaining control over the surroundings, becoming favorable, and begin to support the aspirations of your individual mind and the desires of your heart. Stand tall, speak truth, see the shift and the sphere of your influence show up in your life. Being an influencer means that you're expressing your purpose with passion and positivity, whilst ultimately prospering the lives of many people around you. But how do you do that? You do it by showing up. So I've showed up, and I want to give credit to Wendy for connecting me to the gorgeous Samantha Jansen, who's not just a JV collaborator, a joint venture associate, business associate. She's a dear friend, a woman that she can just call me like she just did. About half an hour ago, she texted me, "Are you awake?" I said, "Of course, I'm still grinding. Yes, I'm awake. What do you need?" She wanted my opinion about something about her business. So I was more than happy to lend a hand. So you show up, because those collaborators become your best friends. So just like Rebecca Adams is now one of my soul sisters, one that I pray together with, one that I cover her in prayer every day, a woman that I'm always making sure that I have her back as she equally has my back. You just got to stand up there. Thank you for staying up to share your story with us. Yeah, just a little bit of a snippet for you, Jillian. So it was 4,000 words. So I probably just gave you just sort of a paragraph or two. But if anyone wants to get a copy of She Leads, it will not be available on Amazon, only the digital version. If you're wanting a signed copy, please private message me or put it in the thread, and I'm more than happy to be able to chat with you and post it out. So abundant blessings, be unstoppable, She Leads Movement 2017 is going places, and I'm more than happy to join venture with Samantha Jansen from Samantha Jansen Publishing and Platforms for Success to be able to rise above the occasion and allow other women to raise up with us as well, because I've been called to raise up women leaders from all around the world. And now it's my time to be able to, of course, share my skill sets to women around my nation, my Australia country, because this is a national book. And it's my intention to get it into the hot little hands like yourselves. Like Jillian, if you want it, let me know, because we can then make this book international as well, not just nationally in my home country. So it's my goal, since I'm more global than nationally in my business practices, I want to be able to, of course, impart that as well into beautiful Samantha and her movement about She Leads. There's going to be a wonderful book launch for all of my Melbourneites and Australian women. If you can get on a plane and pop on, please, I'm going to send you the link for the event. And we would love to see you live for our canapes and champagne and be able to just enjoy that feminine grace and elegance and be able to just share a little bit of insight, connect with you, because there is power in connections, there's power in contributions, and there's power in collaborations. There's no point connecting, collaborating, if you're doing nothing with it, if you're not going to move it, if you're not going to promote it, if you're not going to be proud of what that you spent those countless of hours, possibly strategies and tears or emotions or time to be able to sit and recalibrate what you do that's so successful and put it into writing. If you're not going to move it, it defeats the purpose of collaboration. Collaboration is not just write a chapter and move on to the next adventure. No, it is be proud of your projects. Celebrate your collaborations. And by doing that, work with the collaborators. Work with the visionary woman that had this in the first place. So I was so happy today to have a wonderful time in an afternoon with Chad, our videographer, and Samantha Jansen herself today to give me an interview about my chapter. It was an absolute delight. And there's more coming thereafter, many more mastermind sessions together of how we can put our both minds together and make the Australian visionary women around the world through our workshops, our private intensives, and all the things that we do as our own gifts to be able to impart that as well. So get out there and make a difference. Be proud of what you've done. At the end of the day, you've been given that gift divinely. God has instilled that in you, and it is your job to roll it out and be proud of all the divine download that you've got along the way. So be proud of it and celebrate the success, because God gets the glory in the end. It's not man. We're here to serve man, but at the end of the day, we're meant to help them along the way, but we're here to please God and God only. So I want to thank you for this. This is a divine opportunity, and I want to thank you, and I want to promote and give all the accolades to the visionary Samantha. Samantha, I love you, gorgeous. I will see you Thursday at the book launch, and enjoy some canapes, and we'll do our book signing. If you need a book sign, let me know, private message me, and I'm more than happy to connect with you as well. Until next time, enjoy your day around the world, and good night for anyone that's in Australia. It's time to sleep. It's almost midnight. So good night from me from Australia, Melbourne. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.